All right. Hopefully everyone is well. After a couple of days with what is it? FSD Beta 10.4. I don't know why I made that noise, but it's okay. But yeah, so it's not the best. It's still good, it's just not the best. So this is good, right? Stopping for people to cross the street and then going. And let's see if we can go without curbing my rims. And good job. Wow. Yeah, so 10.4 has not been the best, right? So it seems like this is my regular path right into Georgetown again, just basic driving. It seems like every day is completely different and it's not the best dialogue, right? So like I feel almost like the logic for lane changes, the logic for speed, the logic for turns is very, very different, right? So like look at just like this situation right here. It went to the left lane and then did another switch to the right lane for no reason at all that I could conceive as a human driver. If there were factors that affected why it made those, lane changes, I guess okay, but I personally don't see any. So here we go. Here's another one, right? So I need to. I think in one of my other videos I talked about having to get on the left lane, or get in the left lane for the left turn I'm going to have to make or take. And I think with Beta, it loves keeping me on the right lane for some reason here. And I think because it keeps me on the right lane, I tend to be very concerned about being able to actually execute the left turn that I need to make. Every time I've tried it with Beta 10.4, it's not been able to complete the turn. So I'm very, very interested to see what will happen now. So there's a car approaching, that's okay. Let's see what happens. Is it okay? Good. Okay. So it did the right thing here. You know what? It did the right thing. Okay. It did the right thing here because as you can see on the map, I have to make this left turn, go all the way up and up to my charging area. So let's see what's happening with Beta. Let's see if it can do the right thing. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful it will do the right thing, but doubtful slightly because of what I've been seeing in regards to this left turn here specifically. I think with 10.3, this left turn happened very, very smoothly and often. But with 10.4, it's a little bit more problematic. You can also tell that there's some interesting logic in place for what seems to be dynamic path finding, where the car is constantly trying to find the optimum path, right? So I think on their AI Day video, they said they were, applying these optimization techniques or search-related techniques that were very brute force-like, I guess. But let's see. So I need to make this turn. I have a green light. Don't try to make the turn. Okay, good. Whew. Thought he was gonna try to be brave. Okay. We're good. So Beta is executing patience, which I love. So I think I'm ready to take over if that is not the case. I like this Porsche that just passed. It looked really nice. Okay. So from a human driver perspective, there seem to be a lot of opportunities to be aggressive. And you can tell Beta is like trying to be aggressive, but not really. This is gonna be the true test. The true test. So a couple of things I'm looking at. So the first thing is I'm looking at the pedestrians. The second thing is I'm looking to see what's gonna happen when the green arrow comes on, which it will. Pedestrians and green arrow are the two things I'm looking at simultaneously. If all is well, I think we should be good. All right, I got the green arrow. I had to kind of nudge it a little bit. Let's see what happens. Oh, what? It's making it. Oh, good. Outstanding. Ooh, here's a good little test. A random truck in the middle of the road. Will it go around? Oh, wee. So again, 10.4 is so interesting. It's something new every day. So I would tell you that turn for the last 2 days has been extremely problematic. But then now, it's like nothing was ever wrong. It's interesting. But it might be indicative of the, you know, your inputs drive. Inputs being like the camera's inputs drive like the reaction, not the, like it's not constant, which is okay. It shouldn't be constant. It should be a dynamic, you know, process. It should react appropriately. So I hope that the days that I went through, I mean, it's evident that the days that I went through the lights, stuff like that, it was a different set of conditions. But today, I mean, I still had to nudge the vehicle through. Actually, I had to like nudge being, just tap the accelerator to get it to go because it didn't move initially when the, now this is another one, when the light turned green. But this is an interesting one. So here we go. Look at this madness. So, I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Brother, I'm sorry. I can't go around you because my car's too wide. Okay? No, it's okay. I'm worried about them. It's okay. Yeah, so it was interesting that Beta closed the side windows or mirrors to allow for me to potentially fit through. But like I said, this car's weight is too wide. I didn't see it happening. I think it's a good thing I took over in that instance. And I wanted to let him know, hey, like, you could have probably pulled up here, but there are people behind me that I was sensitive to. But it's all good. We got to support the gig economy. Yeah. But still, I think Beta handled it well. I loved how when Beta saw the time space right between the stopped vehicle and the vehicles that were parked to the right, it folded the windows. Like, that was impressive. Like, it showed me whatever logic they have in place to do like distance estimation is superior. So I'm glad to have seen that at play. I've seen it do it once, I guess, with 10.3, going down some tight roads. But yeah. But yeah, so 10.4 is so funny. I feel almost like, it feels like they're doing updates or they're using some kind of reinforcement learning algorithm or something while on a day-to-day basis. That's what it feels like, but I know it's not true. I'm thinking that it's the inputs that are different, right, causing a different reaction. So as an example, I feel like the turn that we did and the light all the way down was successful because there was a truck, a big truck to my right, and there were tight spaces. So it saw that truck and it correlated it with where, you know, the location of the left turn. So here's another weird one, right? So there's a pedestrian walking. I'm just gonna stop to let the pedestrian go because this place is always weird. So here are several pedestrians. I would like to see if Beta would be able to do this, but I don't want to play that game right now. So let's see. I started it right here. Okay, here. I just started it again after the people cross, just to see what happens. So 2 cars coming. 2 cars coming. 2 cars coming. Oh, stopped in the middle of the road. We're okay. So I let it be aggressive human, and it worked out. So that was pretty interesting. Okay. So we're getting somewhere, right? So this is a small like use case scenario, but we learned stuff, right? I learned stuff. I learned that Beta is finicky, but it seems to vary based upon input, which means that this discussion of constantly paying attention is so important. It is so important, because if you don't pay attention and you get the wrong set of inputs, you get very, interesting scenarios. Yeah, but again, you saw I had to take over when there were some human dynamics going on that, I think were beyond the scope. But overall, I'm impressed. And I think those are some of the barriers to success when it comes to autonomy, right? Like human beings and their randomness and not being able to predict. Right, look at this one. So the truck is stopped in the middle of the road here. I'm just gonna go aggressive because that is a crappy position to be in. But anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you learned something about the Beta. Again, I'm trying to go to the same spots. Yeah, look out for future videos. I'll hit up different areas in DC and record those so you guys can kind of see how it reacts. Anyway, have a good day. Bye.